Good Friday evening, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful week. It has been so sunny and warm, and by warm I mean hot here in Ontario, and I've been loving it. Our gardens are doing fabulous. Our flowers are gorgeous. The lakes are warm to swim in. And yes, I do love swimming in the lake. I love swimming in the ocean too, but not the Canadian parts of the ocean because those waters are freaking freezing. But send me down to the islands. Yep, I'd swim in the ocean in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to try an experiment tonight. I am going to try doing an ocean pour with alcohol inks and see how we do. I'm going to be mixing alcohol inks with, okay, this is the colors. For the dark, I am using my Night Sky, okay? And then I'm going to use these blues, alcohol inks. Oops. Sorry, that I've got. And I'm going to use Color Passions Top Cell White for the waves. And I'm going to give the sand a bit of a clear shimmer. I put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of sparkle glitter in there. I know you can't probably see it. Sorry, guys, but trust me, it's there. And what I have done first is I spray painted my board with textured spray paint. So it does look like sand. So come on down and let's see how we do with this tonight. Like I said, I spray painted the board. So I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to put my darkest color, which is a solid opaque color, down here. And I am going to spread this out with my hand so it covers up my edge as well. I didn't spray paint all the edges because down here it is going to be a solid, so I left that. Okay, so now let's come in with my first alcohol ink, which is a dark as well, but it's a transparent. So I'm just going to lay that on. Make sure some goes down the edges. Now I will come and get the next transparent blue, which is a little bit lighter, has a bit of a touch of green to it as well, because that is, which one was that? Okay, I'm not really sure. That's okay. I will write them in the description at the bottom. And now I'm going to come in with the blue that I used, sky blue, and I added some white to it to lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so I'll leave that sit there. And now I am going to blend these together a bit. Bring the colors into themselves. Not as transparent as I would have thought, but that's okay. Bring this up. Oh, doggies are barking. Do my edges. Okay, let's get my clear in here for the beach. I'll use my other hand for this. There's just enough sparkle in it to give the sand, and I use the white star glitter. And there's just enough in there to give the sand a bit of a sparkle look to it, because sand does look like that mostly when the sun is on it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, oops, bring this up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in my white, but I'm going to give my hands, my gloves, a little wiping with some alcohol. So when I hold my air gun, heat gun, it doesn't get all sticky. There we go. Okay, so let's bring, and I'm going to do a second clear coat with some white waves tomorrow. So I'm going to bring my first wave right here at the top. I'm going to bring a bit of one in here. And I'll bring a whole one across the bottom. And maybe a little bit of one right here. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try and see if this works. Just to see. If not, I can blow it. I'm going to try and do a swipe with that white. Remember, I am doing another clear coat with more white waves tomorrow. Pull that right through. Now, we'll just see what happens with that as I grab my heat gun, warm it up. Warm it up. Blow it out a bit. Blow this one into the sand a bit. Playing with this a little bit. Didn't get as many cells with the swipe as I would have liked, but that's okay. This is the bottom coat anyway, so what I work on tomorrow will be the next coat with clear and just white foam waves. And you know what? I know you're sitting there because I've done it myself. I know you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, oh no, don't blow that, or blow over here. And you know what? Because This isn't live or voice to voice where I could hear you if we were FaceTiming. I don't see what you're seeing. You don't see what I'm seeing. So I think, guys, I'm going to leave this right here. I've got a dry spot there. So let's fill it in with some clear. And blow a bit of the white into it and blue. There we go. I'm going to leave this here. And tomorrow, when it's dry enough to do the second layer on, actually it will have to be tomorrow night because we're heading up to my ex's with all the kids and the grandbabies and going fishing and swimming, and we're taking up hamburgers and stuff to barbecue for everyone. So it's going to be a fun day. Fun day. You know what? Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring you back up because you can see this. That's where it's going to stay until the second layer tomorrow. You know what? One of the best things I think I've ever done in my life, besides having my babies, was keeping my ex-husband and his wife, who wasn't his wife at the time, but she came a little bit after, not much, but a little, because the kids have been in her life since Cassie was 4, so it's been a while. But we, after the first year was hard. And then we both grew up and we decided that the kids came first. And it's been the best thing I ever did. We celebrate all holidays together. We celebrate birthdays together. We, do things for each other. We're just there for each other. And we all get along well. And I love that. I love that about us. But anyway, guys, so that is what I'm doing tomorrow. So this will get its top coat tomorrow night. I don't think you really want to see that. It is just a clear coat with some white. You've seen me do it before. You know what's going on. But one thing I did promise. So I ordered a couple more mandalas. I've got to get some aluminum tape. And I will do this week a tutorial on how to do my mandalas, okay? So that is a promise. And that'll be next. That'll be the next video, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Relax, stay calm, stay cool, stay safe. Wherever you are, Canada, knock on wood, is doing very, very well. But our sister down south is not doing so great. So you're all in my prayers. I wish you the best. And let's just forget it for the weekend and relax, okay? Have a great, great weekend, guys. See you next time.